attorneys claim that the proposed August trial date amounts to election interference. I'm Tyrone Bowman. This is Tyrone Bowman Tonight. According to CNN Politics, Fulton County District Attorney Fannie Willis, who is spearheading the Georgia election subversion case against former President Donald Trump and his allies, said it was ridiculous to claim that holding a trial in August would amount to election interference, as Trump's attorney did. Trump's attorney, Steve Shadow, argued last week during a pretrial hearing that if Trump wins the 2024 election, his trial in Fulton County should not move forward until he has left office. Georgia prosecutors pushed back in court on Sadow's assertion that holding a trial in August would amount to election interference, saying they had no intention of getting involved in the presidential election. Willis also pushed back on Sadow's claim Tuesday when CNN reporters caught up with her as she attended an event honoring Black Americans held by the digital media publisher The Root in New York. I think it's ridiculous. We've been conducting that investigation since 2021, Willis told CNN when asked about Sadow's claims. The investigation has taken the normal course, and we're at the point that the investigation naturally took us to. In a written statement to CNN, Sadow responded to Willis's comments. What is utterly ridiculous is Willis, the DA in Fulton County, Georgia, campaigning for substantial money handouts from left-wing Democrats in Washington, D.C., and New York City, yet proclaiming her prosecution of President Trump is not political, Trump's Georgia attorney wrote. How about this? What's ridiculous is how Republicans receive money from so-called individuals disguised as patriots, and they take money from, let's just say, seedy people with dubious intentions. They'll take every nickel, dollar, quarter, and penny that they can get to build the coffers to go up against President Joe Biden. And you know what's ironic? The Republican special prosecutor finally gave the Republicans what they wanted by indicting Hunter Biden, thinking it's going to stop President Biden from being reelected. Well, I think you all are in for a big surprise in November. Things are not going to work out quite the way you all think so. Black Americans are going to turn out in unprecedented numbers. And no, we ain't coming for the other guy. We're not voting for the other guy. As long as he continues to align himself with the extremists, Nazis, and the so-called patriots, can't vote for him. Fulton County prosecutors want the trial of Trump and his co-defendants to begin in early August, which could be directly in the middle of his presidential election campaign if he wins the Republican nomination, which he will win. The judge will set the date ultimately. It won't be the district attorney's office who sets the date. We tried to be respectful in our requests of other jurisdictions where one of the defendants in the case had to be present, Willis told CNN. In court last week, Sadow said if Trump, the GOP frontrunner, wins re-election under the Supremacy Clause and its duty to the President of the United States, this trial would not take place at all until after he left his term of office. The historic indictment of Trump and 18 other co-defendants, which includes felony racketeering charges for attempting to overturn the 2020 presidential election results, is one of several criminal cases the former president faces. Since the indictment, 4 of the co-defendants, including 3 of his former attorneys, cut deals with prosecutors to plead guilty and testify against Trump in return for staying out of jail. The remaining 15 defendants, including Trump, have pleaded not guilty. And always remember, the former President Donald Trump is innocent until proven guilty. I'm Tyrone Bowman. Never surrender. Never quit.